Hey, this is Calvin from Free Spirit Planet. Okay, and yet my last conversation was trying to inform you guys that it wasn't easy for me to get to Europe because I lost $3,500, and then when I had a ticket to Luxembourg, I didn't even know where Luxembourg was. And it stopped in Iceland, and that was nice, but Luxembourg was like, what in the hell am I doing here? But anyway, I went to Amsterdam, Amsterdam, Holland. And that was my real first experience about this is Europe. This is not Luxembourg or Iceland. This is the center, one of the centers in Europe. And I've heard so much about Amsterdam over the years about the red light district in Amsterdam. I heard about you can smoke weed in Amsterdam. They have all the cafes, and it's supposed to be a fun-loving place, no racism and stuff like that. So I was really impressed to be there. And the canals were everywhere, the canals, the water waves and all that. I'm like, damn, this is nice. And all the buildings, or the houses and buildings, most of them buildings, 3 or 4 story high, reminded me of books I've read when I was in school of what Europe looked like. And this was the epitome of looking at Dutch architect, And I'm looking around, I'm saying, damn. And there's a hotel there they call the Nakowskaposki. And that's in the center, right? And people who know that. And it was just like I was in a Alice in Wonderland or fairy tale type of city. But it worked for me. It worked. And I really enjoyed my whole experience in being there. I think I stayed there for like 2 or 3 weeks in Amsterdam. But Amsterdam it was, at that time, there wasn't the euro. It was the guilder. The money, was the guilder that they were using, the Dutch guilder. And Amsterdam had me coming back to reality quick. If you really want to tell me. Because I went there and all these Dutch people were around, and I'm like, okay, this is good. I stand out a little. And I tried to get a job and all that, doing this and doing that. And I always tried at that time to go to the university. And the university always have employment service. And a lot of the employment service is for international students. And at that time, I was an international something. So I think I was 23 years old. So I went to the student and I tried to find out, can I get a job, not only on campus, but outside, because they have a student board, and the board lists a lot of employment for one day, a week, or whatever you want. So I did that and looked around, and I did find a job. It was helping somebody move. They were moving from one location to the other. I wasn't going to the other, but I helped them to empty out their place. Okay, so that was interesting. I made a little money. I stayed at the youth hostel, and that was like, at that time, $10 a day. And I like the youth hostel because the youth hostel allows you to meet other people who travel. And a lot of those people are people who've been to Holland before, or they have been there longer than I, which just arrived. And they can tell you the ins and outs, their experiences, and whether I should just keep on going or this is really the fairy tale land. So I really enjoyed staying at the youth hostel. And wherever I go, I try to look for those types of places. I mean, you can stay at an Airbnb, but you're alone. When you stay at the youth hostels, there's 50 other people there too. So you can network, but it depends on your character and your pocket too. But I was a $10 a day man at that time. Just give me a clean sheet in the shower. Hey, I'm good. That's why I'm a nomad, So then work was hard because I didn't realize that Holland had colonies, and one of the colonies is a South American colony called Suriname. And the Surinamese people, they speak English and Dutch. So I said, damn, I don't have a chance here. You know, I mean, I can speak English, but I don't speak Dutch, and they can do both. So it was time for me to think of my next stop. Hey guys, please subscribe and let me know what you think. For those who travel and those who've been to Amsterdam,